food security is a fundamental requirement for human well-being and societal stability. The 1996 World Food Summit defined it as the state where all people, at all times, have physical and economic access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. This definition underscores the importance of not just having enough food, but also having access to the right kinds of food to support health and well-being. Indeed, food and nutrition security are indispensable for both physical and mental well-being, playing a crucial role in overall human development. Furthermore, food security is intricately linked to social stability, as its absence can exacerbate social unrest and conflict. This seemingly straightforward statement is, in fact, deceptively complex. This multifaceted concept has evolved significantly since its inception in the mid-1970s, reflecting the complex interplay of agricultural, economic, environmental, and social factors that influence global food systems. Understanding this complex interplay is crucial to effectively addressing the challenges and seizing the opportunities that lie ahead in ensuring food security for all. Understanding the historical evolution of the concept of food security provides crucial context for addressing present-day challenges. The concept emerged in the 1930s when the League of Nations first addressed worldwide food concerns. This marked an early recognition of food security as a global issue requiring international attention. The United States played a pivotal role in early food security efforts, implementing policies to manage agricultural surpluses and provide food aid to Europe after World War I. These early initiatives, though perhaps rudimentary by today's standards, laid the groundwork for future international cooperation on food security. In the 1970s, global food crises prompted a more structured approach to food security, driven by a growing sense of urgency around global food access. The 1974 World Food Conference marked a significant milestone, leading to the establishment of the World Food Council and the Committee on Food Security, CFS. These institutions were instrumental in coordinating global efforts to combat hunger and improve food security. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the definition of food security expanded, reflecting a growing understanding of its multifaceted nature. It began to include household and individual levels, as well as nutritional aspects, moving beyond a primary focus on food availability to a more comprehensive understanding of the numerous interconnected factors influencing food and nutrition security. This evolution incorporated the importance of food access and utilization, in addition to mere availability. A key development in the United States was the National Nutrition Monitoring and Related Research Act of 1990, which spurred the development of standardized food security measurement tools. This was a major step forward in creating a shared understanding of how to measure and track food insecurity. This led to the creation of the U.S. Food Security Measurement Project, which has been instrumental in assessing household food security since the mid-1990s. These tools have provided invaluable data for policymakers and researchers, enabling them to better understand the scope and depth of food insecurity and to develop targeted interventions. Recent reports paint a concerning picture of the current state of global food security, highlighting the urgent need for action. The Global Report on Food Crises 2024 mid-year update projects a significant increase in the number of people facing catastrophic food insecurity, rising from 705,000 in 2023 to 1.9 million in 2024. This staggering escalation represents a nearly threefold increase in just 1 year, signaling a deepening crisis. This alarming trend underscores the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to address food insecurity worldwide. To understand the complexities of this issue, reports like the United Kingdom Food Security Report 2024 are invaluable. It provides insights into the multifaceted nature of food security, covering global food availability, UK food supply sources, food supply chain resilience, household-level food security, and food safety and consumer confidence. This comprehensive approach highlights the interconnectedness of various factors influencing food security, emphasizing that it's not just about food production, but also about access, affordability, and stability of supply. The situation is particularly dire in Eastern and Southern Africa, home to over 656 million people, where food systems are particularly vulnerable. In sub-Saharan Africa, food insecurity and malnutrition are widespread and persistent problems, often driven by a complex interplay of factors, including poverty, conflict, climate change, and inadequate infrastructure. Millions in the region suffer from chronic hunger and undernutrition as a result. The report makes it clear that the challenges are not theoretical but are impacting real lives and communities right now. Countries like Madagascar and Ethiopia face severe droughts exacerbated by climate change, leading to millions of food-insecure individuals. These examples serve as stark reminders of the devastating consequences of climate change and the fragility of food systems in many parts of the world. Several key trends are shaping the future of food security, each presenting a complex interplay of challenges and opportunities. One of the most pressing is climate change impacts, which manifest as an increasing frequency and severity of climate-induced shocks to food systems, occurring approximately every 2.5 years instead of every 12 years as in the past. This acceleration of extreme weather events like droughts, floods, and heatwaves severely disrupts agricultural production and threatens the livelihoods of farmers globally. Simultaneously, the world is undergoing rapid urbanization. While presenting challenges, particularly in terms of land use and resource allocation, urbanization also offers opportunities for expanding income-generating activities and increasing access to diverse, nutritious foods. For example, urban centers can foster innovation in food processing, distribution, and retail, potentially benefiting both urban and rural populations. This is closely followed by technological innovation, particularly the advent of digital tools, automated irrigation systems, soil sensors, and drones, which, when implemented effectively, have the potential to boost efficiency in agricultural production and enhance climate resilience. These technologies promise to revolutionize farming practices, making them more sustainable and productive in the face of a changing climate. Another major trend is the rapidly increasing demand for food. Specifically, by 2050, the food and beverages industry in Eastern and Southern Africa is expected to see an 800% increase in food value, with processed food trade potentially increasing by up to 90%. This projection underscores the urgent need to scale up food production sustainably to meet the needs of a growing population. The demand for food is projected to increase significantly in the coming decades, driven by factors such as population growth, urbanization, and changing dietary patterns. Fortunately, alongside these challenges, there lies immense potential for growth, especially when we consider agricultural productivity. It is believed that there is significant potential to enhance productivity by 2-3 times through better farm inputs, production technologies, and more efficient use of water and soil resources. Unlocking this potential is crucial to ensuring a food-secure future for all. The path to achieving global food security is fraught with numerous challenges that demand concerted attention and innovative solutions. Climate shocks, in the form of extreme weather events, exacerbated by climate change, continue to disrupt food production and distribution systems. These events, ranging from devastating droughts to unprecedented floods, can wipe out entire harvests and destabilize agricultural markets. Adding to this instability are global price shocks. Specifically, volatility in food prices, influenced by factors such as conflicts and economic downturns, affects food accessibility for vulnerable populations. This volatility makes it difficult for low-income households to afford a nutritious diet, pushing them further into food insecurity. Conflicts, whether long-standing or newly emergent, play a significant role in exacerbating food insecurity. These conflicts disrupt food production, trade, and access, contributing to increased food insecurity in affected regions. They often lead to displacement, destruction of infrastructure, and disruption of agricultural activities, further highlighting the fact that conflict is a major driver of food insecurity, not only disrupting production and trade but also hindering access to food aid. Moreover, economic slowdowns on a global scale have a profound impact. The reality is that global economic challenges, including the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, impact food security at national and household levels. These economic downturns can lead to job losses, reduced incomes, and decreased purchasing power, all of which hinder access to food. Furthermore, environmental concerns loom large, with biodiversity loss being a major factor. The decline in biodiversity threatens the resilience and productivity of agricultural systems. A diverse ecosystem is crucial for healthy soil, pollination, and pest control, all essential elements of sustainable agriculture. Another significant hurdle is food waste. Inefficiencies in food production, distribution, and consumption contribute to food insecurity and environmental degradation. From farm to table, a staggering amount of food is lost or wasted, representing a significant drain on resources and a missed opportunity to feed those in need. Reducing food losses and waste throughout the entire supply chain, from production to consumption, is critical for improving food security and reducing the environmental impact of agriculture. Finally, the world faces pervasive nutritional challenges. Ensuring not just caloric sufficiency but also nutritional adequacy remains a significant challenge, particularly in developing regions. This necessitates a shift in focus from simply producing more food to ensuring access to a diverse and nutrient-rich diet for all populations, recognizing that malnutrition, encompassing both undernutrition and overnutrition, poses significant obstacles to achieving food and nutrition security. Despite the numerous hurdles, a multitude of opportunities exist to bolster global food security and create a more resilient and sustainable food future. Regional trade integration is a crucial step in this direction. Specifically, increased trade within regions can help stabilize food availability and access, mitigating the impacts of localized climate shocks. By facilitating the movement of food from surplus to deficit areas, regional trade can help to smooth out supply disruptions and ensure a more consistent food supply. Technological innovation also presents a powerful toolset for positive change. Adoption of digital tools, precision agriculture, and climate-smart farming practices can enhance productivity and resilience. These technologies can help farmers optimize resource use, improve yields, and better adapt to changing climatic conditions. Closely related is the concept of sustainable intensification. This involves improving agricultural productivity while minimizing environmental impacts, which offers a path to increased food security. By embracing practices that enhance soil health, conserve water, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we can produce more food while safeguarding the environment for future generations. Sustainable intensification, aiming to enhance productivity with minimal environmental impact, is considered a crucial strategy for achieving food security. Further enhancing the resilience of our food systems can be achieved through the diversification of food sources. This entails exploring alternative food sources, including underutilized crops and sustainable seafood, can enhance food system resilience. Diversifying our diets not only reduces pressure on commonly consumed species but also expands the range of nutrients available to us. Additionally, strengthening local food systems is paramount. We must recognize that investing in rural infrastructure and supporting smallholder farmers can improve food security at community levels. Empowering local communities to produce and access food locally reduces reliance on long and vulnerable supply chains. Underpinning all these efforts is the need for effective policy integration. The key is developing comprehensive policies that address the multiple dimensions of food security, including nutrition, sustainability, and resilience. These policies must be coherent, coordinated, and designed to create an enabling environment for sustainable food systems. Finally, realizing these opportunities requires strong international cooperation. It is imperative that we focus on enhancing global collaboration on food security issues, including knowledge sharing and coordinated responses to crises. By working together, sharing best practices, and providing mutual support, nations can collectively build a more food-secure world for all. Food security remains a complex and pressing global challenge, influenced by a myriad of factors ranging from climate change to economic volatility. While significant progress has been made in understanding and addressing food security issues since the concept's emergence in the mid-20th century, recent trends indicate a worrying increase in global food insecurity. The current state of food security is characterized by regional disparities, with areas like Eastern and Southern Africa facing particularly acute challenges. Climate change emerges as a critical factor, increasing the frequency and severity of shocks to food systems worldwide. Concurrently, urbanization, technological advancements, and changing dietary patterns are reshaping the landscape of food production, distribution, and consumption. Looking to the future, several trends offer both challenges and opportunities. The increasing frequency of climate-induced shocks necessitates urgent action to build resilience in food systems. However, technological innovations in agriculture, coupled with the potential for increased regional trade and improved agricultural productivity, provide pathways for enhancing food security. Addressing the multifaceted challenges of food security requires a comprehensive approach. This includes mitigating climate change impacts, resolving conflicts, stabilizing economies, preserving biodiversity, reducing food waste, and ensuring nutritional adequacy. Opportunities lie in leveraging technological innovations, strengthening local food systems, diversifying food sources, and fostering international cooperation. Achieving global food security in the face of current and emerging challenges demands concerted efforts at local, national, and international levels. It requires integrating policies that address not only food production but also distribution, access, and utilization. By embracing sustainable practices, harnessing technological innovations, and fostering collaborative approaches, we can work towards a future where food security is a reality for all. The path forward involves balancing immediate needs with long-term sustainability, adapting to changing environmental conditions, and ensuring that food systems are resilient, equitable, and capable of providing nutritious food for a growing global population. As we navigate these challenges, continued research, innovation, and policy development will be crucial in shaping effective strategies to enhance food security worldwide.